Hey, what's up guys? It's the final round and my name is Jordan. This is a channel where the episodes come out the day before the lines drop for the NBA, but I do have some Super Bowl picks. They have like a million picks to choose from. But these videos come out the day before. If you want to discuss the lines, I have a Discord. The link is in the description. Everyone in there is very intelligent and smart. They do their own research as well and compare it to my research. And there's a lot of really great picks as the lines come out. So if you want to join that, the link is in the description. Please like this video, subscribe if you have not. And if you have a little bit of time, leave a comment for the algorithm. Just tell me who you think is going to win the Super Bowl. Is it the Eagles or is it the Chiefs? And also, I don't charge for picks. I don't think you should have to pay for something that you don't know if it's going to work yet or not. So I don't have any premium. Everything you get from me is my premium. I'm not hiding anything from you guys behind a paywall. So if you do well and you feel like giving back, I have a Cash App and Venmo in the description, and you can donate to the channel, and I would very much appreciate that. And thank you to everyone who has donated. But we have two NBA games, so there's not much to choose from. I tried to find as much as I could for you guys. And then I just searched through the props for the Super Bowl and just found some ones that I like. You guys might have some other ones that you like, but I'm just going to run through the ones that I found. But to start off with the NBA, we have the Raptors versus the Pistons. My first pick is going to be Gary Trent Jr. The Pistons give up the third most points and the sixth most steals to the shooting guard position. And Gary Trent Jr. over his last 5 home games has 17.5 points, 2.6 steals. So definitely look for his steals line. He's getting 2.5. If they have that at 1.5, I think that's going to be a great play. Or you can look at his blocks and steals. My second pick, he's been playing really well, Pascal Siakam up against the Pistons. The Pistons give up the 6th most points and the most rebounds to the center position. And Siakam over his last 5 home games has 28 points, 8 rebounds, and to sprinkle it in, 6.5 assists. So we're definitely looking at points and rebounds for Pascal Siakam. My third pick on the other side of things, he's becoming a better passer. Jaden Ivey, when he started out, was just head down, just trying to score buckets. But since Killian Hayes went out for a little bit, he's become a better passer. I know these numbers aren't going to show it, but overall, his last few games, he's been passing really well. But the Raptors give up the 9th most points, the 9th most assists, and the 3rd most three-pointers made to the shooting guard position. And Jaden Ivey over his last 5 road games has 15.5 points, 4 assists, and he's making 1.6 three-pointers a game, so 1.5. So take a look for his 3 points prop if it's up there. I know he went 0 for 7 the last game. He was really cold. But all the other games he's been pretty consistent with hitting threes. And my fourth pick, Derek White for president. He's been amazing. I couldn't find much with the past 30 days defenses, so I went with the past 2 weeks to see if I could find anything. And the Grizzlies give up the 15th most points, the 6th most rebounds, and the 2nd most assists to the point guard position. And Derek White has had to take over that point guard position with Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown being out. And over his last 5 games, he has 21.5 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. So he's been tearing it up. There's a guy in the Discord. He changed his name to Derek White for president, so that's why I said that. So, and my 5th pick, looking at Dillon Brooks. The Celtics give up the 13th least points, the 3rd least rebounds, and the least assists over the past 2 weeks. And Dillon Brooks over his last 5 games has 7 points, 2.2 rebounds, and 1.2 assists. He has not been good. He fouled out his last game. He's just not shooting well. If they keep his points prop at 12.5, I think we keep smashing the under until they decide to lower it, or until he decides to make some shots. So PRA under is definitely a good look for Dillon Brooks. All right, and some Super Bowl picks. I'm just going to put the props up and ones that I like. The first one's going to be Jalen Hurts under 238.5 passing yards. I think for the Super Bowl, you have to play a little bit differently. You need the ball control, especially when you're playing against Patrick Mahomes. The best thing you can do is stay on the field, and I think the Eagles are going to try to control the ball. They're going to run it. Hurts isn't going to pass it as much, and he hasn't been doing that throughout the playoffs as much. He's been getting the under for this. So the more they keep Patrick Mahomes off the field, the better they're going to do. So that means I also like Kenneth Gainwell, who's played very well throughout the playoffs. Over 19.5 rushing yards, 20 yards, I think he can get it. And Boston Scott over 7.5 rushing yards. He's been getting a few carries and he's been making the most of it. So I think he can do it again here, especially with what I think their game plan is going to be is controlling the line of scrimmage and running the ball. And this was a random prop that I found. The Eagles punter, 0.5 punts inside the 20. I don't know how many NFL games I've watched where a punter hasn't punted it inside the 20. So I'm taking the over for 0.5. I think he's going to at least punt once, and it's going to go inside the 20-yard line. So I like the over for that random one. And then for the Chiefs, I like Travis Kelce. I like his fantasy score. So we're getting his reception points, we're getting his yards, and his touchdowns. So I like the over for 17.5 fantasy score. And obviously I like Kelce because he's Mahomes' go-to guy. This is the big game. This is the Super Bowl. They're unstoppable together with their chemistry. I think Kelce's going to have a great game. And next I like Isaiah Pacheco. Over 68.5 rushing plus receiving yards. The last game they played against the Bengals, Mahomes was kind of using the short pass as the running game. So Pacheco actually got more receiving yards than he did rushing yards. So I do like combining them because I can see him breaking off a little screen pass, or I can see him getting a run with a big hole and breaking off a big run. So I like combining these. And then this next one is Eagles defense. I'm taking the over on 0.5 fourth down conversions. So this would mean that the Chiefs get a fourth down conversion and the Eagles allowed it. So I can see a situation, you see it every single game where, they're on the right side of the 50-yard line and teams are going for it on fourth down more than I've ever seen before. It's all the analytics and everything. I see the Chiefs getting at least one first down on fourth down. So those are my 12 picks. I hope this was quick and easy for you guys. I hope you enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday. Stay safe, and God bless you all. My name is Jordan. It's the final round. Bye.